Have I got a choice?
No.
All right, listen up. This is Detective Inspector Martin De Palma from Central. He's here to oversee the Mickey Stone surveillance. Give him what he wants. Any overtime comes through me first.
Sir.
Sergeant Terry Hodges. I've been heading up the surveillance.
Good. Then let's see what you've got.
Ashley Morgan, colloquially known as Ash, or Three Socks.
Three Socks?
He got the name in prison after his first visit to the shower block. He's a fixer. Whatever you want, Ash Morgan will find it. He got a skull fracture in a barroom brawl 10 years ago. He uses it to work the floor. Bounces over a car, goes to hospital, X-ray shows the fracture, insurance company pays out. Albert Stroller, habitual gambler, GGs, casinos, card games. Albert plays them all. He's the roper. He finds the marks, he sucks them in and introduces them to the mob. Usually plays the part of ex-serviceman or retired banker. In reality, he was a shoe salesman in the American Midwest. Legend has it, when his store was closed down and the staff made redundant, he conned the company out of $60,000 and shared it amongst his co-workers. He fled to England in the 70s, but by then he got the taste and hasn't looked back since. Once Stroller's got his mark, it's time to move up to the next level. The Inside Man. Michael Stone, also known as Mickey Briggs. He's in a class all on his own. A long con player, never been convicted. It is a matter of personal pride to every fraud investigator in the country to be the one who nails him. Just finished his first spell in prison for an unrelated crime. He served 2 years. Rumours are this is his last score. We miss him this time, it's game over. We think this is their next mark. Stacey Monroe. She was married to short con artist Jake Henry. They worked the Badger mostly. Did well too. Then Jake took all their savings and ran for the hills 5 years ago.
So much for honour amongst thieves.
Not to mention your wedding vows. Word is, she and Stone had a thing once, before he met his wife. Not just a pretty face. She's sharp. Maybe even in Stone's league. Got it. We've got a positive ID. He's a short con artist called Danny Blue.
Any history?
We know he played a con 3 months ago south of the river, but the Mark withdrew his complaint and CPS wouldn't prosecute without his evidence.
Why did he pull out?
The Mark bet his life savings on a horse racing scam, but his wife didn't know anything about it. I suppose he wanted to keep it that way.
Hard to explain over breakfast, I guess.
It must be true what they say. There's one born every minute.
Danny Blue? Just do what you've been doing. After the arrest, we'll take you to a safe house. You make a statement. Once the rest of the team know we've got your evidence, they'll know there's no point in doing anything else but pleading guilty. In return, you walk away into the sunset.
But what if I don't?
Like I said, you go down with the rest of them. And we'll add the Rawlings job for good measure.
All you have to do is go back. Pretend we never had this conversation.
Mickey and the others are going to prison, whatever you do. The only choice you have to make is whether you go with them or not.
Be smart, Danny. Look after number one.
Armed police, everybody stay exactly where you are.
Put the case down. Okay, everyone, hands on heads.
What the hell?
We need a statement.
I have my position to think of.
We understand that, sir.
Just give me my money and I'll go.
We can't do that. It's evidence.
Well, sod the money. Let me out of here. I can't be implicated in something like this. It would ruin me.
If we have enough evidence, we can get guilty pleas. It won't go to court.
Am I under arrest?
We need your statement.
Am I under arrest?
No, sir.
Now get out of my way.
Let him go. hope the boss can do his stuff. Yep.
Sarge, the prisoners you asked for, I'm afraid they're gone.
What do you mean they've gone?
Well,
Who signed them out?
it says here, D.I. De Palma.
Well, if you don't know, find me someone who does. I want to know who sent De Palma over here, who gave him his orders, who his superior officer is. No, you will not phone me back. I want to speak to someone there now.